Welcome back, I'm Francesca Page and here's your Newsmax Now update. Today is the 11th day of Operation Protective Edge and Israel is entering a new phase of its latest war with Palestine in hopes of neutralizing Hamas militants in Gaza. The Israeli military launched a ground invasion last night and has now called on an additional 18,000 reservists to fight. Meanwhile, Friday, prayers in Jordan turned into a massive protest in Jordan early this morning. Some 700 anti-Israeli protesters marched through the streets to criticize the Arab community's lack of involvement during the violence in Gaza. As Israeli defense forces push further into Gaza today, some want their Arab leaders to do more to help Palestinians. And earlier today, Israel announced that it will reduce its diplomatic presence in Turkey, where angry protesters have also taken to the streets. Israel's foreign minister is accusing Turkey's prime minister of inciting protesters. Reuters is reporting that the Turkish prime minister is comparing Israeli leaders to Hitler. In the meantime, Israel is making it clear that they are merely trying to curb Hamas's rocket fire capabilities. According to the IDF's Twitter feed, rocket sirens continue to sound throughout Israel at this very moment. The ground invasion, as you see here, is targeting underground passages the IDF says are used to transport militant fighters and weapons. They also say those tunnels are used to kidnap Israeli civilians. And the downing of a Malaysian airplane over eastern Ukraine yesterday has sparked international outcry. Earlier today, Australia's Prime Minister Tony Abbott demanded an independent investigation.
The initial response of the Russian ambassador was to blame Ukraine for this, and I have to say that is deeply, deeply unsatisfactory. And this is not an accident, it's a crime. I stress it's not an accident, it's a crime.
That is Tony Abbott, Australia's Prime Minister, echoing the viewpoints of Ukrainian leaders who are blaming pro-Russian separatists for using sophisticated missiles to shoot down Malaysia's flight. And right now, President Obama is speaking about the situation in Ukraine. Obama is confirming the plane was indeed shot down by Russian-backed rebels. He says the US is sending the FBI and investigators with the National Transportation Safety Board to assist Ukrainian officials. That's your Newsmax Now update. Now back to Midpoint.